Soul Tribe. Happy Mother's Day. Oh man, where do I start? I was called to do this reading today. I wasn't going to. So many channel messages. The Spirit told me to make sure that I got my stomach on camera today. So I made sure to put on the crop top and show y'all my fupa. Some of you are really self-conscious about your bodies. So I just want you to know that you're beautiful. And if you needed that reminder, I'm here. I usually post every day from my Acts of Faith book. Acts of Faith book, written Daily Meditations for People of Color by Iyanla Vanzant. I absolutely love this book. It was my grandmother's. This book has always been in my home. And usually I take a picture and I post it for the collective, for the Soul Tribe. And today I just wanted to read it to you. Because it was really hitting me hard. May 10th. Grandma's hands used to issue out a warning. Baby, don't you run so fast. There might be snakes in that grass. Bill Withers. We cannot rush the sunrise or pay to bring on the full moon. Winter knows exactly when to turn into spring, and nothing can coax the grass to come up before it's ready. As we move through life, we must accept that everything will happen when it is supposed to happen. Accepting that will teach us patience. Days and nights whiz by. Frenzied minds, pressured people come and go. Worry, anxiety, and fear do not concern the laws of nature. Nature knows that destiny takes its time. The key to practice is trusting the inner presence that knows exactly what you need. That inner presence allows everything to unfold divinely at just the right time. Be patient and trust you will get exactly what you want, especially if the great-grandmothers have anything to say about it. Today's affirmation: I wait patiently on my good. I just feel like today is a heavy day for so many people, right? A lot of people don't have their mothers anymore in the physical plane. A lot of loss. A lot of people have taken losses, have angel babies. I have angel babies. My husband and I have angel babies. So I identify, right? I feel like some of you are really hard on yourselves. Some of you are really hard on yourselves about the fact that you haven't been able to give birth, have a child, and you think that it won't happen for you. Don't count yourself out, baby. If that is what you want, if your desire is to be a mother, really put your intention towards manifesting that. You'd be surprised what the divine will do for you, what the universe will do for you when you tell it exactly what you want. And don't worry, don't get hung up about what you don't want. Don't get worried. Don't bring the worry, right, to your prayer. Just tell the universe what you want. Set those intentions. Some of you are already mothers to so many people, and you really don't know how valued you are. And so on days like today, on Mother's Day, where mothers are celebrated, you don't feel you deserve to be celebrated, but you do. We love you. We thank you. We appreciate you. Happy Mother's Day for all the babies that you nurtured, and all the noses that you wiped, and pampers that you changed, of babies that you didn't give life to, right? For all the times that you stepped in and helped and supported someone else, a single mother. It's flying out at me. A single mother, or just a cousin, right? Teamwork. Every time you came together for the collective, right? Because you're a helper, you're a healer, you're a nurturer. You don't have to give life physically to be a mother. And I just want to say that. Some of you are pregnant. Some of you have babies on the way, and you are upset. You're questioning, why now? Why the fuck now? You know, I don't got my shit together. I wasn't ready. I didn't want this. You know, I knew what I was doing. I knew I was gonna get fucking caught up out there, and I didn't listen. I didn't do what I was supposed to do. Some of you beat yourselves up so bad and don't see that you've won. Oh my God, right? That the baby is a blessing. I'm not really reading these cards yet. I'm just shuffling while I talk to you and just get some of these channel messages out. You know, I don't read before the prayer, but I was called. I was really called to do this reading. My heart has been hurting since last night, and I've really been in good spirits. I'm in a really good place. And I was just doing some work for some clients, and my heart started to hurt so bad. And then my back started to hurt, and then one of my sisters called me and her back was hurting. I'm just really tapped into the collective, my soul tribe, and what you guys are experiencing emotionally. Some of you have really really fresh wounds. Some of it is just so raw. Some of you, you know, have really real traumatic experiences when it comes to pregnancy, child loss, having to be faced with having to terminate pregnancies for whatever reason, and there's so much trauma in your womb that you haven't healed from, that you're just sad, that you have a hard time accepting love today. Please accept it. You deserve it. I think I want to do something different for you guys today. I intended on coming on here like weekly and just doing non-card spreads for you, past, present, and future, but I think I'm going to give you just a daily vibe card today. See what we got, see what we pick up. You know, hopefully it resonates and it'll help you pick apart what you're going through today, what you're feeling. Some of you got this beautiful body, your fupa, your big stomach. Some of you feel really fat and self-conscious and you're tugging at your clothes. Don't, right? Like, love your body. Still be healthy. Still make the healthy, you know, the choices that you need to take care of your body. But love the skin that you're in. You're beautiful. Some of you got this body. Not this body, but you know what I mean. Your body. Some of you got your body by giving birth to beautiful children and celebrate it. Some of you, your bodies are changing because you're pregnant and you're not adjusted yet. Like, you don't feel beautiful. You don't feel like you're glowing, right? No one ever talks about the side of pregnancy that feels like shit. Everyone just expects you to be happy all the fucking time and glowing. No one talks about when you're exhausted and when you're nauseous and when you're moody and when you're hungry and can't get what you want. No one talks about being pregnant alone and not having someone there to rub on you, to love on you, to understand you, to be patient with you, to care. No one understands the ugly side of being pregnant. I fucking feel you. I don't know who I'm tapped in right now, but I fucking feel you, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry you don't feel more loved and appreciated. You should. What was I saying? That I want to do something different for you guys. Yeah, we're going to do a daily vibe, but I pulled out my Black Angel Oracle cards. I absolutely love these cards, and I just want to pull. I was going to pull one, but Spirit said pull 3, so I'm going to pull 3. We'll put them in, you know, put them in a pile, and you'll pick a number. And I'll read each card, and we'll just see if it resonates with you, right? Why not something fun? We'll see if it resonates with you. Let's get into prayer. Holy Spirit, ancestors, guardian angels, spirit guides, source God, universe, thank you for waking me up this morning. Thank you for my babies, Holy Spirit. Thank you for my angel babies, Holy Spirit. Thank you for my family. Thank you for my soul tribe. Thank you for the collective. Please allow me to tap in and connect with the collective right now. Connect with my soul tribe in the areas concerning material sustenance, the relationships closest to them, their emotional state, your truth, wisdom, guidance, discernment, protection. Holy Spirit, please protect this space from any negative energies and only allow energies of love and light to enter. Ashe. Thank you, Spirit. I was going to pick all three of them, but this popped out, and they said keep it. My God said keep it, so I keep it. See if we have any more jumpers. If anyone else jumps out at us. Okay, so I'll pick one more, let you jump out. Sometimes you make plans, right? All the time we make plans, and God laughs, right? Because divine timing always comes into play. I don't know where that was coming from. Oh, this is one of my favorite cards, the Earth Mother. We cheated. I'm sorry. That's okay. Maybe it resonates, maybe it doesn't. Spirit said, look at it. That's because I'm in my Earth Mother energy. I wasn't supposed to show that to you, but that is okay. Oh my God, are things falling apart for you right now? Because we'll get that later. Do some of you feel like things are falling apart? Are things falling apart? Things aren't falling apart, baby. You're right. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Know that. Okay, you got this. You know, I wrote a new spell last night, and the ending to the ending line was, you know, may you never fall apart and love be the glue. May you never fall apart and love be the glue. Pick a pile, 1, 2, or 3. Well, I get this book. And I like my weed. I love you, Soul Tribe. I just feel like I need to say that. I just feel like you're not getting enough love today. Oh. Oh, yes, people are hurting. Oh, man. Some of you were abused by your mom. I'm sorry to say that way. Or weren't taken care of by your mom. Maybe felt abandoned. Maybe was abandoned. Some of you have had a really hard life, and you feel your mother's responsible. You feel your mother's responsible. You feel that had she, you know, done a better job at parenting you and setting a better example for you, that your life wouldn't be as hard as it is. And it's funny because I almost said fucked up, as fucked up as it is, but I said hard because I feel like with as hard as it is, you guys are still grateful, and you refuse to be in the energy of, yo, my life is just fucked up, man. And no, you're like, my life is beautiful. It's just been a journey. It's just been a hard journey, but life is beautiful. Some of you are still really grateful about life, and that's amazing. You know, it's really hard to stay in the energy of gratitude when everything, it feels like sometimes wants to break that spirit. You may hear my children screaming in the background. They're downstairs having a blast. I'm up here having mommy time because it's mommy's day, right? First card we have out is the Moonchild. I'm going to read it for you. The Moonchild. You are clear in the moment. On the waking path, you have clarity. On the sleeping path, confusion. Moonchild, you are more than just a child who plays. Your clarity is so blunt and logical. It can shock people at times. You are a truth-sayer. You can be so radically honest and forthright that others might think you are rude. You expose all shadows as you, Moonchild, are awake when others are asleep, emotionally and spiritually. Therefore, you awaken others and shake them out of their stupors. You, Moonchild, come to us jumping up and down on our beds, disturbing the illusions of comfort. This sharp edge that you bring awakens and goes deep into the heart in both good and challenging ways. You are the light in the darkness. You dwell in simplicity, yet question the complexities of life. You will question that which has no answer. Your waking path is to illuminate the obvious. Your abundance of light in the dark leads us to the changes we seek in our lives. In particular, you are keenly aware of the wounding of our childhood and how it reflects in how we think and feel as adults. With your seeing eye, you help to clarify the confusion that arises when we feel the pain of our past that takes up the residence in the present. You, Moonchild, understand how wounds shape our spiritual paths. You help us remove blame by pointing us back to our hearts and to the original experience of suffering, including the legacy of suffering from those who came before us. I just heard some of you have picked the type of spiritual path that you've picked because you grew up in really judgmental, strong religious homes. And that's not to attack anyone's religion. That's just what I'm hearing. Specific situations, specific, this is for only a few of you, where like you were always open to religion, but it was forced down your throat in your particular home, and it was forced with a certain intolerance and, dare I say, maybe even hatred for certain people or certain groups of people, that it turned you off to it. Maybe it was, you always felt that religion wasn't accepting of gay people, and then you grew up to be gay, or bisexual. Like, that's the type of vibe that I'm getting. I don't know, I just heard that. Just keep going. As a result of being the Moonchild, there are many emotional shadows around you. They can be from childhood, from family, or from ancestors. These shadows are unattended wounds, which can create a constant roller coaster of emotions in your life. With unattended wounds, your vision or insight is limited to the pain of your past, rather than what emerges from the wisdom in your bones. This limitation can be frustrating at others, as others try to get you to view other ways of seeing life. You are frequently moody. Rage and anger may arise when feeling neglected, ignored, or unseen by others. Your pain may have embedded itself deep in your heart as your innocence was frequently bombarded with the realities of life. Your spirit tends to sleep when it is shutting out painful childhood experiences that arise in adult day-to-day interactions. You do not feel up to responding to the world. In essence, on the sweeping path, you are confused about what is going on around you, as past experiences collide with present ones. Your spirit is still reliving some ancient thing. Your spirit is still reliving something ancient. Moonchild, it is time to integrate the lessons of the past with present-day living. Those wounds have not taken away the innocence in which your heart dwells in the open discovery of life. What is hurting you? What response did you have when hurt as a child? Are you responding much in the same way as an adult? How did you feel most times as a child? Do you feel the same today? These questions are to help illuminate your true nature and the nature of the wounds. The clarity you possess, Moonchild, can propel you into reconciling the child with the adult. A child's clarity is the purest of knowing, and you are unique in having preserved such a quality throughout your life. While reading the last half of that, I was so zoned out. Like, I was just reading it like on autopilot. I wasn't even taking it in. I feel like some of you can't even keep your train of thought. Some of you just daydreaming. Like, you're just not present. You're just not there. That was so strange. Some of you have really been doing the shadow work. Some of you really been doing a lot of you, most of you have really, really, really been looking at yourself and doing that inner shadow work, and have been speaking to your inner child, realizing that you were so free-spirited as a child and you spoke out and your voice was taken from you, right? And now as an adult, you find yourself to be being abused. Your kindness taken for weakness. You being treated like a doormat. Not speaking up for yourself, not defending yourself. Putting the needs of others' emotions and wants, desires before your own. Everyone becomes a priority before you. Everyone else's opinion is more valid than your own. I find that you guys are just starting to I'm hearing intuition. You found your intuition, like you've unlocked it. It was away, locked in this room, hidden deep within you. And I'm touching my womb because that's where we store it all, man. That's where we store it all. I feel like you are really in tune with this Superman, this super moon in Scorpio was so powerful. It's really bringing things out of people that we did not want to touch, that we walked away from, disassociated with completely because it was too painful to touch. And we ain't done yet. This retrograde is gonna come, and you're really gonna work through things that you've never worked through before. Me too. Us all. I'm not looking forward to it either, man, because it's crazy, because you think you've done a lot of healing and then boom, you know? That's the feeling I'm getting. A lot of you are just realizing how many years you've spent being quiet about how really fucking hurt you are inside, how messed up you are inside, how bad your childhood was, and how much it's affected you. Some of you have gone on to pretend to have amazing relationships with your parents, despite how much they have hurt you. And I say parents because it's not just limited to moms. It's a whole entire family dynamic that was just really painful, that I'm tapped into. I'm trying to see what I want to do. I'm gonna clarify. I'm gonna clarify this Moonchild card with the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck. I'm literally just winging it. This is not what I wanted to do. Spirit is telling me to do what Spirit wants me to do, and when Spirit say move, I just move, you know? And that's listening to your intuition, right? And some of you are just learning to do that. Some of you have never been able to trust your thoughts. Your first thought? What? Trust my first thought? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Trust yourself. Trust yourself, babe, because some of you have gotten to where you are in spite of. In spite of, right? Power. In spite of. Authority in reverse, which means you don't even realize what a boss you are. You don't even realize how much you've taken control of your life, how much power you have. And in spite of how, weak people and quiet people have wanted you to be, you're not. And even though you might not use your actual voice, you channel that in other ways. You transmute that energy in other ways to be strong real subtly. Right? Oh my God. I just keep hearing tact. You know how to get what you want. You know how to make things go in your favor, but you always have to do it in a way that makes other people comfortable, and you're fucking tired of that. And as you should be, baby, speak. Speak. Tell people about themselves. Do it with love. Do it with love. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to myself. Holy Spirit, please clarify this Moonchild card. Thank you. Let's see. Discontent and boredom. This is like 4 Cups energy. Financial and material changes. Let me show you the card. I gotta get better at doing that. Discontent and boredom. There's a fly in here and it's like not cool. Like, bro, go out that window over there, please. Financial and material changes. And rejoice and celebration in reverse. You know, I just feel like there's a lot of there's an opportunity for you guys to really make money, but you might be and not just make money, but to better your life, right? And I feel like you're not really excited about it, or not accepting or being open to all the possibilities, because you don't trust whatever connections that you have in your life. You're not trusting of them. And the way it's clarifying this moon child, I just feel like this is old traumas that is causing you to be distrustful of people, or to view people as being, not having your back, not having your best interest at heart. You know, everyone gets a clean slate. Everyone you meet gets a clean slate, right? They didn't do anything to you. You have to wait till people do something to you to put your guard up to them. And you know what I mean? And I don't mean guard your energy. You have to definitely be protective. You have to definitely, you know, use discernment, be wise about who you're dealing with. But I mean, you know, if your spirit has drawn you together with some people, and I feel like this is a group of people, you know, this could be some people, you know, some of the people in Soul Tribe who haven't, you know, felt good about opening up just yet, you know, to us and introducing themselves. You may just be weary of letting people in, of speaking, of talking to people, of coming together with people, because you just may have experienced, you may have just been, you know, really, really left out in the cold, or left, you know, dissatisfied with how people respond to you. People may have always gotten angry at you for just being yourself, and you don't understand why. You just, you know, I'm just expressing myself. I'm just being me. I didn't mean any harm. I didn't mean to hurt anyone. And you might have just never been received well in you know, group settings. You might not have any friends. You might really just be an introvert, a loner. You sit by yourself at home alone. And it might be really hard for you to do that, because today is hard for you, and you have an opportunity. You have a safe space to go, you know, where, and it says financial and material changes, but I just feel like this is like, health is wealth. You know what I mean? Like, you have a safe space where you can go and to be loved on, especially when you feel terrible, and you might not feel comfortable going there because you might not trust that it is a safe space. Obstacles and challenges in reverse. But you want to, though. This is for a lot of you. I really feel like I'm tapped into a lot of the Soul Tribe who haven't introduced themselves yet. And, you know, and I'm being honest, this collective really is a safe space for everyone, and it's an even exchange of energy. And I really had to go to my sisters. I really had to sit with it and speak to spirit about, you know, how to move, or how to handle the situation of me not being comfortable with everyone being quiet. And you know, a good friend of mine said, wait 15 days. 30 days is enough time to change a habit. Shout out to you, Joy. So give them 15 days, and they'll be able to decide within, you know, the 2 weeks whether or not they want to jump on in there and participate. And so I hope you do, because I feel like a lot of you do. You want to connect, and you want to break out of or overcome any obstacle or challenge. Open your heart. Movement, choices, decisions, because you know the universe has guided you. New beginnings has guided you to a place of healing, to a place where you can get out of this infertility energy. This is fertility in reverse. This is the Empress card in this deck. You know, and when I say this infertile energy, and that goes back to a lot of you have had problems with pregnancy, and today is such a rough day for you, and you need support, and you know that you could go to this space with other women and be supported, but something is holding you back because you're really scared to share yourself. We love you. We welcome you. This is a safe space. Whatever you have to say, it's a judgment-free zone. I don't care what you're dealing with. I don't care if you had to have an abortion and, like, you can't fucking deal with the guilt. Like, come here and talk to us about it. We love you. I'm dead serious. Because that's what I heard. Right? You are loved here, and self-preservation is important. And whatever you had, do not be ashamed of whatever you had to do to protect yourself. Whatever you had to do, if you knew you had to make a decision because you could not provide what you wanted to provide. Whatever it is, you weren't getting the support. You weren't in a position Learn to make peace. Make peace with yourself. You deserve to make peace with yourself. You did the best that you're doing, the best that you can. I don't know who that's for, but your guides wanted you to know that. Open your heart. Let yourself be loved on. Okay, let's move on. That just got intense. I just want to cleanse myself of that energy real quick. We love you. Okay? Okay. Next card we have, Black Angel Oracle card. We have the Healer, but in reverse. Dun, dun, dun. So as far as this Moon card goes, a lot of you are working through that. A lot of you are realizing that you're having this issue with not being able to, express yourself, and you're working on that. You're working on that. You're waking up. Welcome. You are on the way. The Healer. The Healer in reversed, right? So you may be on your sleeping path, right? So the Healer says you are connected to the elements of life. On the waking path, you are compassionate. On the sleeping path, overburdened. The Healer works through healing self and others. On the waking path, you are compassionate toward all who suffer. Sufferers who come to you in need of soul repair have usually just experienced a critical event or transition in their lives. You know all too well that such suffering can lead to stagnation in their lives if there is no attention given to difficult circumstances. You know that healing is the willingness to continue life despite its ups and downs. You lead us through our struggle, bringing us deeper into our spirits and closer to our true nature. You welcome us when we are not at our best, and in that alone we experience healing. Since suffering pervades all of our lives, you always feel needed and valued by others. However, this value is closely linked to having people in your life who are in a continuous state of suffering. You attract these people like a magnet. You may find yourself being in relationship with traumatized people who are unconscious of their needy relationship with you. This close association with the wounded can keep you in a state of depression or anger because others' suffering stimulates your own soul despair. Often you may find that you are not in relationship to others in an effort to preserve your energy. On the other hand, you may be out of community because you hide in order to maintain some kind of status as healer. You can find yourself struggling to have compassion for your own fragility. I hope that's the word. I hope I said that right. You can find yourself struggling to have compassion for your own fragility as a human being. You too have problems and might often feel disappointed with yourself when you falter. As healer, your own spirit can descend into a place of torment. This is the sleeping path. I don't know what happened, but we back. You might begin to struggle with your own feelings and emotions. You may find yourself lonely and isolated from everyone as you try to regain some composure. This isolation can serve as a resting place or as a trap that keeps you in despair. A sense of being overburdened by the suffering further fuels your sleeping state. Adjust the strength of your magnetism so that you can have the support of community. Know that you could be trying to heal 20 generations and you're one person. No. Know that you could be trying to heal 20 generations in yourself or one person, which means pacing is important. Unload the burdens you think you need to carry. You are responsible first and foremost for your own healing. Check to see if you can experience the compassion you are trying to give away. Doing others' soul repair to the exclusion of your own is to fall into a danger zone of confusing your wounds with others. As a healer, you move into a healthier existence when your truth becomes the lesson and light. When your truth becomes the lesson and path and not the obstacle or the struggle. I'm going to read that again. As a healer, you move into a healthier existence when your truth becomes the lesson and path and not the obstacle or the struggle. Find support from others who have the nature of healer. The healing energy that comes through you is divine and precious, right? I just feel like, oh my God, I can feel y'all. I just want to say that I feel y'all. That spirit moved me in the middle of the night on May 3rd to create this group because I can feel y'all. And I added who I added, and who I added, I trusted, and who I added, Spirit spoke to them and told them to add who they needed to add to bring into the soul tribe. And it's because we are family. This is a place, this is a collective of healers who are in need of healing. This is a collective of women and men who pour so much of themselves into other people, and no one pours back the same exact way into you and your immediate circles, or not enough people, and you need more support. You have it. It is here. You found it. The divine has led you to your tribe. Use it. Use us. Right? Some of you are really needing to be replenished. Some of you have just given too much. Some of you are dealing with your own fucking trauma right now, and you're still answering the phone for everyone else who needs you, who needs your energy, who needs you to tell them the right thing, have the answer, figure it out, you know, listen to them cry, tell them what to do about their boyfriend. I don't even know if I want to take that. I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. Spirit, please clarify. The healer. For some of you, you're in a relationship right now. You're in... Oh, and there was one hiding underneath. Moving on for you, you know, sometimes some of you... Oh, okay, Spirit. Some of you know you're healers. Some of you are fully aware that you're healers. Some of you are new on this journey, but some of you know that you're healers, and that that you've connected and fallen in love, and have been in relationships with people who are broken, and your only purpose was to love them and to heal them, to nurture them, to be the one that got away, to be the one that taught them a valuable life lesson. And in the process, you have stayed far too long and have been hurt and abused way too much, yo. And you know that you need to move on. Something, though, I almost feel like you went into these relationships guarded with spiritual armor, be like really guarded and protected by the divine, and somewhere along the way, this is just these relationships, this connection has just beat you up so bad, has beat you down so bad that you lost your faith. Maybe not completely, but you stopped practicing, you stop connecting, you stop summoning your ancestors, your spirit guides, your angels. They're, you know, connecting with them, speaking to them. You've lost your way. You stopped living in love and moving in love, and you started tapping into fear way too much, because you know that genetic kiss is real, right? Whoever you lay with, that person's spirits, their ancestors, their DNA, you do now do this dance all within you, all within your body, within your spirit, your energy. They blend, and you don't know where this person ends and you begin anymore. It's really terrible. Some of you are even being physically abused by this person. Please tell somebody. Please find a way to communicate and tell somebody if you need help. I'm really tapped into some really deep shit right now that's hurting my spirit. I don't know who that's for. I've been there. This is all in your mind, babe. You can do it. You can break free of this. The physical, for some of you, this is not for everybody, for who it's for. The physical abuse is real, but the mental trap that you're in your mind is just an illusion, babe. And you know this, right? You know this. And you know that you're stronger because you are tapping back into your magician energies. You know how strong and powerful you are, and you know you deserve to be with someone who is your energetic match. You're now looking for your divine. You're done with these. I'm hearing karmic partner. You're done with, you've learned your lesson. You've learned your lesson, and you've learned to take better care of yourself when you want to. I'm really crying. Right? Heart. Your heart is open. My heart is open. I feel you. I'm so sorry. The third, moving on, baby. I gotta move on. I'm saying baby, like this is somebody's like ancestor. This is somebody's grandmother. I'm channeling somebody's grandmother who just sees the pain that you're in and what you're going through, and she just wants to hug you and tell you to pick yourself back up. You are so strong. You come from a long line of strong women. Moving on. Thank you, Spirit. Third pile is the Earth Mother. I'm a crier. I'm a crier, Soul Tribe, okay? I try not to. I try to be strong, but sometimes you have to just release that. I just was tapped into somebody's pain. And I feel you. I feel you. You got Soul Tribe. You got family. You got Soul Tribe, okay? You're not alone. Third card is Earth Mother. Whew. Let me drink some tea. Please, give me a second. I'm sorry. I know this is getting long. But please. Okay, thank you. The Earth Mother. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. I'm so in my Earth Mother energy. I'm a Taurus moon. Like, I'm just like, yeah, I'm in my Earth Mother energy. Like, I've been, like, I just feel like flowers and, I don't know what the hell I'm saying. I'm trying to just distract myself from how deep that shit just got. You know, I'm really tapped into y'all. If you really need me, I'm here. You know, I'm doing the best that I can. I don't know why I felt the need to say this, because I know and I recognize that you all see me and you love on me when you know that I need it. But I just need to say that I don't, sometimes I don't comment as much as I like to throughout the day and engage everyone, you know, one-on-one as much as I would like to every day. But I'm really in a space of my gifts strengthening, trying to maintain balance, trying to understand what I'm experiencing. I'm really feeling things and seeing things and hearing things for the first time in my life in this way, this intense. I'm really just tapped into y'all, right? I'm 10:10, I just saw 10:10 on the clock when I said that. And this is 10:10 on the second video, so it's not going to pop up for you. Remember, I had to edit. I'm going to have to edit this video. But anyway, it's just telling me I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I'm here. If you need me, reach out to me. I'm really tapped into your energies. I could really feel you. I really feel your pain. So like when you need someone who understands, who can really understand what you're feeling and not just say, oh, I'm sorry you're feeling that way, and you need me, like, come talk to me. Okay? I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but somebody needed to hear it. So, the Earth Mother. If you picked pile number 3, the Earth Mother. You have the will to be who you are. On the waking path, tenacity. On the sleeping path, weariness. And it's funny because the card came out, I placed it like this. I didn't know it was going to be one of these cards. Some of the cards are like this in the deck. Some of them are long. It's one of these cards that are sideways, but I put it like I put it like this, and so I just feel like some of you are like, you go back and forth, like it's a beautiful. Look at her. She's like, she's trying to balance. She's trying to balance everything, and this is magician energy to me. This is just like, for me, this is like having all the tools. She has the sun, she has the stars, the moon, the tree. She has all. She just has all the tools to manipulate the life, her surroundings, her situation, all around her. Earth Mother also, you know, like again, some of you are pregnant. Some of you will be getting pregnant. Hold tight. And that was also the meditation earlier is, you know, don't count yourself out and trust in divine timing. You know, if you're upset about being pregnant when you did not want to be, or by someone you did not want to be, please trust in divine timing. There's a reason, you know, that you got pregnant, and be gentle with yourself. Some of you are really beating up on yourself. Just be gentle with yourself. You deserve it. Yeah, on the waking path, tenacity. On the sleeping path, weariness. On the waking path as Earth Mother, you represent endurance, inclusiveness, and strength. Your incredible show of will and determination is admired. You are potent. As Earth Mother, you always manifest your wishes, desires, choices, and intentions. Many want to be perceived as Earth Mothers, but you know all too well that being an Earth Mother may be one of the greatest and at the same time difficult ways in which to live. You are at the center of things, watching and embracing all living beings. Your fortitude and firmness provide a foundation for those who lack your tenacity. You see the vastness of life. The key to your life is that you realize you are not alone, and that it is your collaboration with those around you that creates such a powerful life force within you. You also know that your resiliency comes from the security that you create for yourself. On the waking path, you feel determined and confident about your life. You may appear sedentary, but your movements are calculated and purposeful. Your manifestations are solid and made tangible for all to see. As an Earth Mother on the sleeping path, you might be afraid to acknowledge that there are a few craters in the ground you rely on. You appear strong, but you have not faced your true feelings and emotions. Your avoidance of feelings and emotions can cause huge gaps in your life story. Also, this can cause you to be disconnected from the basic elements of life. Right. If you are not connected to the elements, you lack a connection to what they bring to your life. Right. All the tools. Fire. Origin, ancestral connection, creativity, strength, and action. Water brings cleansing, cooling, reflecting, peacemaking, healing, reconciliation, and flow. Earth is home, rootedness, harmony, belonging, identity, nourishment, food, evolution, emotions. Mineral, remembering wisdom in our bones, healing, spirit, stories of life. Nature, change, transformation, wilderness, mystery, magic, birth and death, and authenticity. Wind and air is breath, liberation, integration of all elements. And note that wood and metal are included in some traditions such as Taoism. Taoism, I believe is how you say it. As Earth Mother, you may be accustomed to being perceived as strong. This perception could have developed over time throughout the generations of your ancestral and cultural lineage. Past ancestral experiences of harsh, oppressive conditions such as slavery, genocide, massacres, extreme poverty may bring forth the need to present yourself as strong. Oh, I said pretend. Some of you pretending you're a lot stronger than you are. It's okay. It's okay to not be okay. Such a need to be strong has been passed on to you. On the sleeping path, your soul gets worn down in such illusion of strength. Right, pretend. Legacies of the tragedies of humanity can fight with your true nature of being soft and sensitive for fear of being hurt or destroyed. You no longer need to carry the load of the mule to prove you are worthy and valuable. There is also no need to prove to the world that you can hold it all. Have you noticed any crumbling in your wall of endurance? You may fear finding out that your sense of strength may be false. For renewal and balance, you will find You will need to face yourself completely. You can say more often, no, I can't do any more than I'm doing right now. Know that you are lovable even in your fragile condition. Take a bite of the apple instead of eating the whole apple with no way to digest it all. Take time to be with other earth mothers and be nurtured. When you need to let go and let down, but instead you hold on or hold up, then you are widening the gap between your heart and your true spirit. You are not alone in this life. Oh my gosh. Listen, Soul Tribe. I absolutely love y'all. I am tapped the fuck into y'all. It's like the entire group, the collective, is like being broken down into 3 different sections, for real. The first group of you are still not comfortable coming out of your shell, speaking up, talking to us yet, connecting with us, loving on us, letting us love on you. That's okay. Keep coming. And I needed this confirmation because I needed to know that you guys really want to be here. You're just working through some shit. I needed to know this because I was I get really defensive about my soul tribe, and it wasn't an attack, but it was almost of like, you know, just not understanding that, or needing to understand that everyone moves at their own pace. Not everyone is where you are, Merce. Not everyone is where you are, but everyone is exactly where they're supposed to be. And that was my channel message when I even opened the group. That was in my first post. So this was just the confirmation for me. Be still, be patient, be loving, be nurturing, be the earth mother. Wait with open arms for y'all to come in. Y'all will. The second group of y'all are here. You're present, you're showing up. Not too much, not too little, and that's because you're on E. You know, you're like doing the bare minimum. You're doing what you can, and that's beautiful. Keep doing what you can. Keep coming. It works if you work it, right? We're in I was about to say recovery class, but we are, right? But that's not what I was trying to say. You can leave it in the comments if you want to. You know, and I guess it's because when I think about what I'm going to say, I stop myself. I can't find my words, but I want to be conscious of who I'm speaking to, because people are really sensitive right now, and you have to be careful how you say things just to not offend people. So everyone needs to know that when I speak, a lot of times I'm just speaking and I'm not thinking. I'm receiving downloads and just spitting them out, purging them, and so I never mean to hurt you ever. I love you. Back here, some of you, pile 2, are just giving what you... My dad is calling me. I'll be back. He wants to say Happy Mother's Day. Give me a second. Where was I? Yes, that was my dad calling to say Happy Mother's Day, which is beautiful. I was talking about you guys. Yeah, that you just, you know, you guys are showing up because you guys know that you need to be here, because this is a place where you can heal, but you just don't even have the energy to show up like you really want to, because you're just depleted. You've just given so much to so many people, and you're hurting, and no one can really see it, right? Because you're the one who heals everybody, and so you just feel invisible. So it's like you comment when you feel like it, a little bit here and there, and just keep it moving, and just keep coming, baby. It works if you work it. Keep coming, okay? Talk to us. Let us in. Make posts. Tell me what's on your mind. Tell the group what's on your mind. Connect with other sisters and brothers in the group that you feel drawn to, that understand you. You know, some of you are Reiki healers, and which I know nothing about and would love to learn. Some of you are Reiki healers, and y'all are gonna connect that way. Some of you do music, and y'all are gonna connect that way. Some of you are into frequencies and, you know, tarot and, you know, candle magic, root work, astrology. You know, you're going to find your soul tribe within the soul tribe. Don't get clicked up, okay? But don't get too clicked up, because I ain't for that shit. Mama Merce is not beat for that shit. This is not high school. We are a loving family, so don't get too clicked up. But always go where you're celebrated. Go where your soul resonates. You know what I mean? With the other souls that it connects to. Hopefully it's all of us. I felt like I really was talking to my kids just now. I was channeling that energy. Somebody's energy gets petty like that every now and then. Their shadow likes to come out. Like, yeah, Mama Mercy give your shadow a spanking, for real. We move in love here. Always. Everyone is protected here. Holy Spirit, can you please clarify this Earth Mother card for me? I just feel like you Earth Mothers. And that's what I was saying. This third group of Earth Mothers, man, y'all know, man. Y'all know why y'all here. Y'all know y'all got work to do. Y'all know what y'all have to add to the group. Y'all are ready to show up and show out for y'all spirit guides, for y'all ancestors. Y'all rep hard, for y'all repping hard. Some of y'all come from a long line of spiritual warriors. Y'all are powerful and y'all have so much to offer. Y'all are powerful magicians and you have so much to offer, and you're going to show us a thing or two. We haven't seen nothing yet. You are going to heal so many of us, and you are going to be open to letting us heal you. You are open. So I just feel like this is the entire collective and broken down into 3 groups. It shows me where my babies are at. I love y'all. I absolutely love y'all. We are family. And there's times where y'all call me and I'm like not taking care of myself, and y'all are like, Merce, you need to take care of yourself, and you nurture me, and I'm your baby. You take care of me. Few of my Earth Mothers are in here. Liz, I love you. That's my Earth Angel. My mama's in this group. My actual mama that gave birth to me, who I'm starting a business with, and me, her, and my husband. I'm gonna show you a couple products at the end of the video. But like, yo, like, I need to be nurtured too. You feel me? I nurture, but I need to be nurtured too. So that shit is, it's a constant, even exchange of energy, pouring into me and me pouring into you. That's what the collective is about, and I can't say that enough, because that's the energy that we're in. Some of us are ready to receive, some of us are not so sure, and some of us haven't opened up yet to allow ourselves, don't even think that we're worthy of being poured into, find ourselves to be completely unlovable. That is not allowed here. You are lovable. You are valuable. Okay? Not here, baby. Here, you're going to have to let me love you. You ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? The Earth Mother. Can I please clarify the Earth Mother, Holy Spirit? So the Earth Mother in this deck gives me a big Empress energy. This is big Empress energy. Okay, this is Empress energy. My bad. Just dropped 2 cards. This is big Empress energy, and it was clarified by Authority, which is my Emperor card in this deck. Movement, choices, and decisions. And the universe. Some of you have had to choose yourself, right? Excuse me. Some of you, I don't know why I'm so fucking gassy and I'm burping and shit, but excuse me. It had to come out. You want me to talk to you? Anyway, some of you have been in a divine connection, okay? And your divine masculine has not been showing up like he needs to show up in his full Emperor energy, because you weren't in your Empress energy. Some of you are really doing the work and standing in your power, not taking no shit, being super nurturing, loving, getting the coin, sustaining yourself, not relying on anyone, and it is making you so sexy. It is making you so sexy, so attractive. Some of y'all are really starting businesses. I've been saying that. A lot of y'all are taking your hobby, long hobbies, your lifelong hobbies, finally seriously for the first time in your life. Some of you are taking your hobbies and making them businesses. Starting businesses like entrepreneurs. And you are in your boss energy. So you've tapped into not only your divine feminine, but you've tapped into your divine masculine energy within yourself and created balance within yourself. Your big Empress energy, big Emperor energy within yourself, and so your divine masculine is now manifesting in the 3D. Right? The universe is saying, okay, you did the work now, and to provide something stable, movement, choices, decision. And then I see wedding rings and money and things growing, budding, right? Like, And then I see like all of these colors, which just remind me of the chakras. I don't know, this reminds me of the chakras. And it just feels like alignment. Alignment. Some of you, the universe is you're coming into alignment, right? Well, this makes sense, right? All the tools, your magician energy, you're in alignment. You're exactly where you wanted to be. Like you manifested this, right? Like you were like, you've done a lot of work, and it was like the only thing I'm missing is like is the partner that I want. The only or some of you, the only thing that I'm missing is the stability that I want. Like I'm finally complete within myself. I'm finally able to love on myself. All the love that I seek for and I look for in a man, I'm giving myself, and that's why, you know, that's why your divine masculine has been manifested to you, or is going to be being manifested to you. You may already know this person. You may already feel that connection. I'm sure you do. You know, the divine feminine always knows her divine masculine, always, from the moment. You know what I'm saying? From the beginning. It's always the divine masculine if it feels like you don't know who we are. But we know who he is. We know that's daddy. We know that's daddy, right? Harmony. Right? And that's the second group, right? Some of you are ready to drop this karmic toxic ass situation you're in, because your soul's ready to come in alignment with your true twin, your true divine counterpart, divine masculine, divine feminine. Doesn't matter. These are just energies, masculine and feminine energies. It can be two women, it can be two men, it can be a man and a woman. Doesn't matter. Some of you have balanced yourself, the yin and the yang within. Spiritual balance within your higher and your lower self. And you're in your boss ass energy, you're in your emperor energy, you're also in your empress energy, your earth mother energy, because even though you're a boss, you're still maintaining. Some of you are single mothers, some of you are housewives, some of you are doing the ultimate balancing act right now. The ultimate balancing act right now. The ultimate, where you have to be mommy and daddy. Some of you are mommy and daddy, but the universe is providing you a masculine who is going to be daddy. Be stable. And I might offend someone. No one can, you know what I mean. Be that figure for you and your babies. Be patient. Be patient, baby. And she has a seed that's starting to sprout. Some of you already know this person. You've already planted the seed. You already planted the seed. And you feel like things are at a standstill, so you're not winning triumph, fertility in reverse. Hold on. You're not. Some of you are not being patient. Some of you are finding it hard to be patient because you feel like this connection is at a standstill, like it's not going where you want it to go, or there's no movement at all. And so you don't feel like you're going to win, that this is going to be able to stand the test of time, right? But every time you have those self-limiting beliefs, you turn your empress upside down, right? Look, this is the empress, right? Look at the roots, look at the trees, look at the branches coming from her head, look at the life, and then she's fertile. This is the earth mother. Big Empress energy. It's all here. It's all here. Harmony. Hello, counterparts. It's all here. Some of you are in a third-party situation. Some of you in a third-party situation with your divine masculine. Oh, he's giving to some other person, or she's giving to some other person, and it's really just got you it's got you in a really camera cut off again. I'm about to wrap this up in a few minutes. Some of you are in a third-party situation with your divine masculine. It's got you really depressed, and you're ready to come out of this energy because you know that you need to start focusing on your business. Some of you are really trying to start businesses, really take what you do, your creative endeavors, and really make them create stability in your life. Really a lot of you in your entrepreneurial energy, or need to be, or want to be, desire to be, and you've been holding yourself back. Some of you are holding yourself back because you've been giving too much energetically to a third-party situation, that you were looking for your partner to provide that stability or help you give that stability, but they're giving that stability to someone else, a false twin, a karmic situation, whatever. You know that this is your person. You know that this is your person, and you're still not getting what you want, what you need. And it's caused you to fall into a depressed state instead of going after what you really desire. But for others of you, you are you have made real progress in your divine connection, and you've already planted a seed that you needed to plant for this person to realize that you're the one. You know, the divine. Like I'm gonna keep saying that divine masculine never shows up on time. He's always late to the party. Why is my baby crying? Is she okay? She wants to come up in here. She can come up in here. She can come up in here. My baby. My husband has my baby. Hi, baby. Yeah, some of you are needing to be patient. You planted the seed, so you think that you're not moving forward with this person, but you are moving forward. You let them come around. You think you're not gonna have a win, but you are. Okay, this person is going to surprise you. Okay, he's gonna surprise you, or she's gonna surprise you. Be patient. Never forget that you're the Empress. Keep practicing self-care. Some of you are working really hard, right? Trying to get these businesses off the ground, and you're not practicing self-care. You're not taking care of yourself, and you're not being very nice. You're not being very nice. You're being very nasty, especially and I'm gonna keep it funky. Some of you are being nasty with your children, with your family members. Some of you just don't have any patience because you're tired, because you're angry, because you're hurt, because your divine masculine is not showing up the way you want him to show up, because your divine, your divine feminine, however, it's because this can always be vice versa. You can always reverse the energies. I'm just saying, some of you are not, some of you are the queen of queens, right? Act like it at all times. Act like it. And when you don't feel like her, you need to stop and assess which one of your queens is in need of some help, is in need of some love. Which part of you is in need of some love, okay? I've made this long enough. Right. And then material and spiritual prosperity. Hello. Because it's your destiny. Hello. Your birthright. It's your birthright, baby. Let's just pull a couple Angel Answers cards, just to see what we get. I've made a mess here. I've made a mess. Angels, can you please give me some advice for my first group, please? Angels, can you please give me some advice for my first group? Romance. So some of you are interested in someone, and you are shutting yourself off or not being better. Oh, there's something better, right? So again, some of you are not opening yourself up to love because you think that you're not lovable. Some of you are in third party situations and are settling, even though you are. It hurts you and you feel less than being in these fucking connections because you know that this is your soulmate and your soulmate's being a dick. I'm sorry. Your soulmate's being a dick because your soulmate knows that that's your soulmate. Y'all are madly in love. No one does it for your soulmate the way that you do it, and yet you're still in third party situation. They're still giving to someone else, giving someone else the stability that you want. I see that wedding ring. For some of you, your divine partner is fucking married, and you're in love with you. Will never love anyone but you, but fucking married. Okay, there's something better under the deck. And once you know that and realize that, improving health, big happy changes. Angels, can you please give me some angel answers for group 2? Wait. What are we waiting for, angels? Hold on. You have some more messages, angels, for group 2? Take action. Right, you're riding the fence. This is that group that doesn't know what they want to do. They don't know if they want to participate. They don't know if they want to. If they want. No need to worry. No need to worry. Do what you can. Show up how you can. Show up when you can. No need to worry. Whether or not you're not doing enough, you've healed enough, you've done enough, you've helped enough. Just show up as you need to, okay, babes? Okay, loves. Angels, can you please clarify this Earth Mother, this Pile 3, please? Please clarify this Pile 3. angels. Ask for help from others. Right? Some of you are super powerful. Some of you are super powerful, and you know you're super powerful, and you help so many other people. Like, you ask for help too. Some of you have manifested so much and don't know how to do it all by yourself. Like, don't know how to make all the parts move or how you're supposed to. Yeah, but you help so many people that people want to help you. People love you. People really want to help you and support you. So just ask them. Just ask for help for wherever you in whatever area you need. People will provide it. Anything else for group 3, angels? Anything else? Thank you, angels. Trust. Trust that people love you. Trust that people love you the way that you love them, right? And that they will be there for you. And trust other people's knowledge. You're not the only one who has knowledge. No, you're not the only one who has knowledge. Let go. Let go of the need to control things. Like, be assertive about what you need. Be assertive about what you need and where you stand. Be firm. Don't let anyone take control or abuse. And I feel like you need to find that balance, right, between your divine feminine and your divine masculine. And now and you have, and I guess that's what you're afraid of, that letting people take control of you. That's not going to happen anymore. You're not where you were. You've done that already. You've learned your lessons from that. You've learned it. You've been put into that cycle to learn that lesson. You learned it. Now you're in both your energies. Now you're ready to start whatever business, because I feel like this is a business that you're ready to start. Earth, money, stability, growing roots, shit that's tangible, pinnacles. Feel me? Like, y'all, some of y'all are really about to get money. Y'all about to get money. Big bank take little bank. Right? And y'all really about to not let anybody walk on you. You can trust that whoever that your spirit leads you to, stay connected, stay connected to to the divine, to your spirit team, and trust them with who they lead you to help you. Right? You cannot be taken advantage of anymore. And I feel like you will be doing this within the next few weeks, and it's going to benefit you. I feel like I'll pull some love oracle cards just because this didn't start off as a love reading, but love came out. So can I get some love messages for group 1? Can I get some love messages for group 1? Your dreams can come true if you have the courage to pursue them. Right. Right. Harmony is pure, but love is complete agreement. Right. You want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. This is my favorite card in this deck. You have manifested a soulmate. This person is in a connection with someone else. I'm so sorry. It does not make you unlovable. It means that you need to leave this fucking person alone who's treating like you are less than, so you can come step into your emperor energy or your empress energy, and then your divine counterpart will realize who you are. Some of you will have to manifest a new one. And you will. Once you step into your energy, you will. Can I have some messages for group 2, please? Follow your heart's desires and manifest the heck out of your life. You are moving on to a steady and reliable path. And where does the power come from? Where does the power come from? It comes from within. Unleash the fucking dragon. Some of you got to unleash the dragon. Also, this is somebody's stuff all packed up in boxes. I told you, group 2, some of you, y'all are getting out of a fucking abusive-ass relationship. Some of y'all have been in an abusive-ass relationship, and this person has to go. And I don't know why the fuck I went to go pull another one, but take a leap of faith into the unknown. It's done. It's over with. Cycle wrapped. Get out of there. Get out of there. Group 3. Group 3. First one says, sometimes the strongest people in the morning are the ones who cried all night, and y'all know that. Some of y'all do a lot of crying because y'all fucking cleanse. You know how healing and powerful it is, and you don't cry about the same shit twice. Soul Tribe, once we cry about some shit, we never cry about that shit ever again. You heard? Life is art. Paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. Some of you are living... what's up with my baby? Let my baby come in. Let my baby come in. Hi, Nana. Let her go. Let her go. Come here. It's okay. Life is art, paint your dreams, sing your songs, enjoy the dance. And the last card is everything you need, your courage, strength, compassion, and love. Everything you need is already within you. But this person is mad zen, so you already know that, right? Oh, Earth Mother. Look, she's like covered with flowers and shit. Y'all are Earth Mothers. Y'all are awesome. Soul Tribe, I love you. Souls that belong to each other will always find their way back together. Soul Tribe, I love you. It's the girl, the big body high priestess. Somebody come see this. Peace.